me get my stuff back.
Maybe we should try rethinking things.
How dare you? Alright, Mia.
We'll put that to good use.
Are you winning, son?
I did die. I'm gonna get my souls real quick. I'm gonna warp out of there.
Okay.
It's weird because like it doesn't do the Dark Souls thing where it zooms out your camera to be the size of the boss. So
Oh, I gotcha, I gotcha.
right.
Also, her attacks are very fast and not very telegraphed.
I think I got her. You can parry her too. I was freaking out when that happened. Even our missiles are over here. Alright. Alright, we'll warp out of here. No, I used the wrong one. I used the one where I don't get my souls back. Whatever. I mean, do you just want to go fight the boss again, or get to there for you? What do you want to do?
Well, you just fight the boss again.
Alright, I'll send you an invite. There you go. Did not put it on my quick bar menu, but I did. And there we go. So the needle of unity, it warps you to your teammate.
Hmm.
Hey, how about a break?
So yup. Yeah, let's go.
I haven't been rolling very much
No.
in this game, but...
I do. I don't know if I lost some souls. How does it work in Dark Souls if you use the dark side? Do you lose your souls, or are they at where you would work when you die?
I don't know, actually.
I never used it before. I used the wrong one. I'm gonna just unmark that one. I want to remove that item. There we go. Forgot that I didn't pick up this. My souls are not in there, it seems like, so I lost them. That's fine, I don't really care. Nah, I now have Venom. I don't have the debuff on my hotbar of how to cure Venom, so I'm gonna tank the damage, I guess. It's gonna explode!
Mia didn't care.
No.
Want to use 2 heals? No.
I'm Venomed again, dude. Alright, let me see, what's the cure for this? I kill myself healing you. I use that anyway. kill me, and I'm gonna put the buff on to cure toxic. I'll re-invite you.
Morning, sunshine.
It is anti-venom. There we go. Here you go. I have 83% of the stuff found on this map right now, it says. The boss might count, I don't really know. Plus the area that was locked, you know, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm on my way. No water flowing
That would
here
do with
either.
Shanka. He parried me, but he didn't get the head off. Alright, he's dead. The man actually parried me.
I always love when you start playing like through Dark Souls 1 again, and one of the fucking like
What'd you do?
early ass
I'll be
hollows
wherever
parries
you
you, like the first shield hollow.
Mm-hmm. The ultimate disrespect.
Exploding butthole maneuver.
I feel more effective
Run!
Ron! Ron!
Run!
Mia does not care. I'm playing it passive with the goddamn venom. It's only 600 damage.
I haven't seen
Right
that
down
move
through
before.
always dodge that. If you get too far away, she'll do it.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, yeah.
You keep Venom even if she revives you? I'm dead again.
The venom does blow. Second boss gives you a status debuff. It homes! It homes! Shut a venom ball on me. I'm gonna have her, so. How dare you? I pretty much didn't use like any heals until you died, so I got her. Practically did already. your loss dispersed.
You awake?
Butterfly of delirium.
You? I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs to us. We will take her back.
He pulls the
Humans are
strap.
property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Don't give me that no.
The low
rat.
poly
They
deagle.
have no
It's
rights.
too good.
And why shouldn't we feed on them? We're the ones keeping them safe after all. Why were we kicked out of our graves? Who did we die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans. If blood is the only price they have to pay, then they have a pretty good deal.
That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them.
And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way
Yakuno
because it's
is
such a
fucking-
barrel of laughs.
Poggy.
That should be enough to get you through a month or so.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
Just make sure that you and I never cross paths again. This is your one and only warning.
No way. The Crimson Sword?
I guess we'll be
I'm
rationing
finishing up
for
the
a while.
cutscene.
Oh well. What is lost can be found again, huh? I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
Alright, you can invite me.
Okay, hold on. I'm just grabbing that.
I got 3,000 haze for killing that boss.
That's nothing. Regular enemies drop like 250.
Yeah, I know. Another cutscene. I walked 5 feet.
Another cutscene.
Okay. We can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out. Our destination is this way. This should get us there.
We set? All right then. I know you're there.
What are you?
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live. I won't listen to you anymore.
That's fine.
Astro baby, Astro baby,
I'm sick
Astro
and tired
show.
of it. Day after day, having my blood sucked by every passing revenant. I'm not an animal.
You're right. And we can help you. I know someone who can take you to one of the government shelters for humans. If you ask, they'll take you in, and you'll be able to live in safety.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Everything you need to know is on that paper. You're the one who decides how you live.
But why?
I think the time for sacrifices is over. That's all. All right, We should hurry.
I just don't get it. Like, why make a character that will do all the voice talking? I guess because I don't know. You know, the voice, every single voice line.
Fellow revenants were the
But like,
same. I
I'm
guess
back at
there
the
are guys
base.
like Sam
that
about
explains it.
things.
The home base.
Yeah.
Stopping.
Okay. You know, as you do that, I'm gonna go peep that one fog wall. By like the parking garage entrance or first path through.
Oh my
Go
goodness. You can get Yakumo's sword for 50 favor points.
That stuff is farmable.
Oh wait, Coco's brought me into a cutscene. Oh, I'm getting her blood thing. Dope.
I'll be right there.
What's her blood thing?
Mercury allows for safe exploration with its balanced stats and gifts related to stamina and haze. I'm gonna look at the things for it when I rest up the missile.
How dare you, dogs? Boss. I backstabbed the guy that was playing dead. He was underground. What do you?
Ooh, okay. Do I want to start getting favor with Yakumo then? And get a sword?
People need different items anyway, so.
Line of
Oh, you can also get Louis though.
You can't just wander up.
Or the same.
This Crimson Sword.
I think you get different points for different items with different people.
Oh, okay.
But you can give any of the items to people. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But... Oh, wait, I think...
I think I have a side quest that I missed like, back at the beginning of this area. I got a glowing symbol on my map towards that spot.
Which way should we go? There.
I'm gonna go walk over there real quick.
Yeah, okay, you can, get items from people. And then you can infuse your weapons with those items.
Gotcha.
So, like, she has Hephaestus Chrome, which infuses your, weapon with lightning. Or it'll infuse your Blood Veil with lightning resist, or whatever this does. No. Looks like lightning, so I'm assuming it's electrical.
Alright, what's this fog wall lead to? It's a whole nother area, so yeah.
You look pretty calm.
Oh, it's stun. It's not lightning. It gives you the
It's
stun.
lightning.
That's dope. Nope, I don't want to exchange. I want to upgrade a weapon.
If you slip, there's no coming back.
There's an item over there. How would you get back? Oh, this is like the Dark Souls 2 pit thing.
Shouldn't have gotten my hopes up, huh?
Purified. I get it. Hit the plunge, you won't die. I'll give it a try.
I'm on my way.
Is there a jump?
Can we really?
Not that I have seen, but
Okay, because this is like a dark... You know in Dark Souls 2 where you can, like this thinking wishing well?
yeah, where you could just fall down.
That's where that one fog wall is. It's like a big falling down area. Is that the wrong path? Item up that side? Rolling gives you some distance, but it seems like you kind of fall straight down as soon as you take your step off the side. So... It'll take 0 damage going down here, but it's walking. So... Let me try for these items. What's the one item I got? Blood barrier tonic. Which is resistance to blood. It's trash. I will jump down that pit again, lady. I didn't believe you followed me. Oh, that hurt. Surely both these items there pretty easily. There's you. Where's the other?
Low on healing.
Over
Do
there.
you want to keep going?
Low on healing. Ow. Evidence lost shard. Alright, I've gotten all the items up there. Ouch. What was the other thing I got? The lost shard, I think? I wasn't really reading it. Oh, I got a pole arm. The Bardaichi.
Bardiche.
Bardaichi.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Another cutscene. Are you at the parking garage yet?
Just cut straight through the mist.
Yeah.
Take a bit more than that to keep us from getting
Do
I'm
lost.
also right
you
now.
see
Let's take a
a
break
like
here.
quest symbol on your map with a person next to it?
I will tell you in 10 seconds.
Okay, okay.
Oh, this? It's called
I didn't know
onigiri.
onigiri.
It's a kind of food that's easy
I
to
can't believe I
carry
knew what it
around.
was by looking at it.
Not that there's any point in eating food
God
for
dang
a
Yakuza.
revenant. Although we may thirst for blood, we never grow hungry.
Yourself a rice cake, baby.
I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop.
I love the
But
clipping.
every time you go around, you almost
Blood bead
forget
candy gives you 3 with everybody.
we were
Yeah,
all
different.
human once.
There's 4 different people.
If I
Assume? Oh
completely
no, there's
lost
5
the
different
memory of
people.
my human
Yeah,
past,
Davis,
it wouldn't be
Lewis,
me anymore.
Yakumo,
I would
Murasame,
just
and
be
Mia.
something in the shape of me. I'd look like a revenant, but on the inside I'd be no different than the lost. What's the point of living like that? I served in the army, back before I became a revenant. We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions. I guess it helps me remember.
I
It
don't
was a
care.
miserable time, but I made some good friends that I shouldn't let myself forget. This stuff doesn't really taste
Holy
like
shit,
it,
she's got a lot.
but eating it
Wait.
always reminds me of those friends.
Hers gives you
I should
venom
say it
resistance. I'm
helps
putting
me
that on.
stay
Hold on.
me. It's been
What
an
is it?
important companion in my
The
life.
one that Coco gives you, Mercury, it gives you venom
Oh.
resistance.
Okay, all set. Come on, let's get going. There's a blood spring up ahead. Be careful not to lose your bearings, all right? If we get split up in this mist, we may never be able to find each other again.
Bro, it's not that big of an area. Just walk back home.
Let's take a little break.
Let me see what that symbol is. I do have like 10,000 souls to be pumped. If we get around to it. I did lose 9,000 by using the wrong warp. I got 2 quests to do over here. I gotcha.
I was about to suffocate in there.
Finally.
Matthew.
At last, someone's here. I woke up and everything was in shambles. I don't know what's going on. I have no mask and this thirst feels like it's going to
You have no
kill me.
mask, huh? The thing you have on
There's
right
a
now is the
monster
mask?
around. It's please do something about it. I can't get out of here until you do. There's a mon-
Alright. So there are side quests.
Taking down a monster like that. Incredible. I've forgotten so much. The last thing I recall is the city. It was huge. If I go back there, I might remember more.
He gave me souls.
Listen carefully.
Sorry, Haze? Give me Haze?
I don't like tight spaces like this.
I'll still look up there. Alright, never mind. Yeah, we can go back to the basins and get all that stuff as well, I guess.
It's just.
Alright. Home base. Exchanging with friends.
Got new weapons available. I
Marasami.
hope there's something you can use. Every remnant
talk.
has a certain blood. However, I hear you can express any number of different. A blood code comes with certain.
So once you have something unlocked, you can put it on any tree. Didn't realize that.
Okay.
I got a little carried away. I can get a.
I'm deficient. I don't know what that means.
What do you want to upgrade?
I'm pogging up this Y-hander.
Which blood veil do you want to?
Let me
6,400.
buy a blood veil, please, that actually
Find something?
has strength scaling. You're an E. And you're a 0. So C plus on the Festive Fang, or one of these down here, GHX Storms, which I have a GHX Storm, right? But I can't use it in my current class, I believe. Yes. I need more willpower. What's Hunter get? Range combat? You know, it makes sense. How did you get their blood codes? Or did you not get Marasami's blood code?
I didn't get hers. I got Coco's.
Okay, I was trying to talk to her.
So, Louis seems to think awfully highly of you. If you want, you can use my blood code too. Don't
Looks
give
like
up
there's a
on my
lot of
data.
blood codes.
You're one of my best customers, and I want
Probably
you to keep
16
going.
I'm
total.
one of your best customers. I'm your only
I
customer. I haven't
consider
given you
this an
anything.
investment.
No commerce has been exchanged. Mercury.
Oh,
See,
your weight
exploration with
just
balance,
affects
stats,
your
and
roll,
gifts.
just like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Let me see what does Mercury scale will with strength. It's B scaling, less than the fighter. I should just be using the Berserker, obviously, which I probably will just put that on.
Okay, hold on. I can use my fighter skills from Mercury, but I can't use my Mercury skills in fighter. That's interesting.
You may have to, your passives, you may have to, make it, like, masterworked or whatever it is.
Oh, maybe that's what it is, because that's the ones I can choose are all masterworked.
So can't use the GSX Assault, huh? I can use you, the Festive Skin, the Festive Fang. That's what I'm gonna get. I need more willpower. I could use Prometheus, that would give it to me, but does B plus to A compared to C plus to B? Doesn't really matter, I guess.
I've got to. But seriously, you've made. Most humans live, but the amount they can give is not. They just can't take that, and the thirst. Luckily. If you want it, I got it.
Much for a homeward bug? 1,000 apiece? Are you insane? You are insane.
Come again soon.
Giving vestiges is what? Vestigues, excuse me. Found in the exploration will allow you to restore deficient gifts for the blood codes.
What is it?
Alright, so I think I have his done. Oh, you do it at IO? Do it at IO, okay.
She has a gesture for trading with her.
You know when you killed Oliver and you had the whole walking thing?
Yeah.
Every time you repair one of those, you combine those codes, the vestiges, you have one of those.
Disgusting.
I know. I'm doing them real quick. If you want to walk to that spot that has a fog wall and do that, go for it.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Each time
Hey.
I learn something new about our world.
Didn't know this was gonna do this.
My feelings of guilt pierced me even deeper. Starving revenants fighting each other for a handful of blood beads.
I'm getting Luis, his entire life story.
I spend my restless days in battle, trying to keep my head above water. Only when I'm engaged in the rush of combat can I close my eyes to the gravity of what I've done.
I love the Twitch symbol. I know I messed up the bottom of it, but like, I did what I could. It's what I had.
Oh, this is the pit you were talking about? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark Souls 2 hole.
If you go the way you're supposed to go, you will not take any fall damage and you'll get an item. Or if you go the opposite way, you can get 2 items and but you have to like use all your healing.
I could give you a hand with whatever.
I'll see you.
Do you see a side quest mission on your map?
Here's what I was able to bring.
I see a little blue person. Is that not
That's
Shang?
a side quest.
Oh, okay.
No. That was a kid called Matthew, and I had to go kill an enemy next to him.
I do this because I want to.
I did it,
Don't worry
but
about
it's literally just right next to him. So,
Tell me if I can help with something.
It's this lever.
I'll do whatever I can for you.
pulls the elevator up. Unless you fell down already, then it pulls you up and you just take the elevator.
Device is not working.
Yeah, you gotta take the. You have to go down to the bottom first. Let's get back up. Achievement unlocked. Lewis's memories. Lewis's.
He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end,
How do achievements for this game anyway?
his death. He was someone.
Oh, well, I died.
Hit the wrong path.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
When you walk off, you just instantly drop.
Figured that out. No momentum.
Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but
I heard
maybe
you
other
dying your
memories
mic.
of mine
I
scattered
heard your
around.
scream.
If there are, I'd like to get them back.
That's the voice.
Discover things that are painful to confront. But I made a decision to face my past head on. Back then, I had no idea what would happen. As Operation Queenslayer dragged on with no foreseeable end, even children were turned into revenants and sent out to fight. And then, when it was over, both the strong and the weak were ravaged by bloodthirst. But with resources thin, they had nowhere to turn.
I think that's the first time I've been hit by one of these doggies.
Do anything to help. That's honestly.
I've been hit once or
all there was
twice.
to It never occurred to me that my actions could lead to such
Something to
tragedy.
say. Get out of my way. I'm here to stay.
What is it?
I want to exchange valuable. What do you have? Dagger, fireproof tonic, prey, and Eos's chrome. I want to give you restore vestige.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine. But one day, that pattern was broken. When I went to
We can't
see
skip them. I'll let them go.
found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I'd given Kevin. I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads, that it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. I appreciate your kindness, but it's unnecessary. It is what it is. I won't let myself forget again.
We're just gotta talk to you more. Wake up.
What's this
Got 9 more
cave
besties
down
to talk
here?
to. There's a cutscene, and you can get another fast travel.
This game's just chock-a-block full of cutscenes.
They are.
Oh, there's a fog wall. Let me stay here for 10 minutes while it loads. So, Yakumo, what do you like to do for fun?
I'm talking with you, Kumo.
But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant.
He's the best companion, honestly. He's way better than Mia.
Well, Mia just blasts everybody, and it's very good.
Yeah, Yakumo blasts everybody, but with a sword.
Does he not use his deagle that he has?
Nope. Have not seen him use
Mercy.
it once. Can I just get a deagle? Do I have to use a
wish.
fucking bayonet?
Bastard. My friends. It's their own damn fault. Kids shouldn't splash blood bears around like that if they want to stay.
I like how I'm the only one with the power to like regenerate these missiles, and Louis just looked at it and he's like, "Hey,
We're gonna let you live as long as you work your ass off.
sorry."
Just talking, dude.
Just got distracted by my character's dumb face.
Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural. I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids. Ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads,
Send me the whole spiel.
survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me.
Gil sends me pictures of the cat with the one-word messages. The various cats. Right now, both the cats are curled up at her feet. Astro's next to me. So Sunny and Ursa are curled up at her feet, and she just sent me a message that said slippers.
Oh no. I'm about to say, what if you just put your feet in? I kind of stop myself.
That's how our world is.
What if
I'm sure you've seen it yourself.
100 years from now, when Rio
No
dies,
shortage of people who will
you
destroy
taxidermy
others.
him and turn him into a roller skate?
Cross blades.
And just roll around on a single roller skate.
While I was
What's the sound of
researching
that?
blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would
Obviously,
be
you wouldn't be able to do that because Rio's gonna outlive you. But
Probably.
he's immortal.
This weird snargle tooth.
A snaggletooth.
Why
This
is
is so
audio
gross.
absolutely stacked? An unbelievable sense. One-handed sword mastery.
So this is the area we're going to next, I think.
Why do you keep bringing blood?
I mean, there's an area behind
Behind the
butterfly
butterfly.
area.
really particular
Yeah.
reasons. But if I had to give
So we
one,
can go either way.
I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
But this is not a dead end down here, so.
Don't keep
And I do
using
like
blood
me a
for
poggy flooded cave.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Yeah, this looks like a fresh hell.
Louis. Louis,
I didn't look at it down there. I just worked right back to the
constant
base.
struggle other revenants faced over them.
There's a fire that you can light. So this literally looks like Farron Swamp. Okay.
Oh no.
The worst area in Dark Souls 3. Is it the worst area in Dark Souls 3? Consume King's Garden
I
is
don't
pretty
really remember
bad,
all
but it's
the
also like
areas.
10 seconds long. It's called the Howling Pit.
The shortage must be hitting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway.
This game seems relatively big. That's nice.
And, you know,
Yeah, I have no idea what the size of
we
it
rely on each
is.
other to survive.
I mean, because the part where we killed Oliver, that's a crossroads, and we only went one direction, and we've already had 2 branching paths off just that one direction.
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all,
Me and Kobe need to do Revenant some more.
I don't have that.
The game's just very boring.
Even if I did, I wouldn't give a
This is the reason why Dark Souls the guns never took off.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know,
case, we'll just take him
a quarter of the way into it, so.
Oh.
Okay. I am stuck using my halberd right now because my other sword makes me fat roll. At least until I can get these perks masterworked.
Sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known
Cool.
what would happen if you did something like that.
How do I get to that side quest?
I warp back to the very first bonfire of that area. He's right next to it. Look at bio. Theo, I don't know what your name is.
What is it?
What you got, bitch? Got shit to do.
Restore a vestige.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady.
Area G.
Kevin turned thug.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those.
Do you have anything slotted in your D-pad?
Why? Is someone making
D-pad?
you beats?
I have the save, or the heal I can give to you.
Yeah, I have that, and I have my toxin heal on my D-pad.
Anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
The map led me to a fully laden blood spray, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
I have one more vestige to do.
Whoa, what was that? Talk
Coco's
about your
memories.
unexpected trips down memory lane. Yeah, even if I don't want to. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them. And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is.
I barely survived that time.
So the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm?
The falls.
Yep, they hurt.
Did you get that one extra Estus?
It's like he said.
Yeah,
it's
I got
my
it.
fault
I have
that
5.
she went off
You're at
alone
5 now?
and
Alright.
unsupervised.
What did I just get in this hole? A condensed lost shard.
That's one of them, yeah.
What is it?
The medium. Hunter vestige 4. My god.
Hi, Yakumo. He's on the outside of the elevator. He's gone.
But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I thought I was
Poggy.
truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit.
There's gotta be one of these trees where you can just heal yourself, right? Passive healing, or even an active heal that just costs a lot of those points.
I mean, has there really been good ways to just regenerate HP besides using Estus?
That was... Kevin, you wanted to...
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped by giving no more handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while I did nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help...
Did you get a
face up
sunset
to
hammer
my
off those
I
big
also
gray
won't let that
ladies
stop
at
me
all?
from trying to help others.
No, I did not.
That's what I've decided. I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her.
Did you switch and start rocking Mercury?
It doesn't
No,
change what
I'm gonna
happened.
just keep. I'm using
The fact that
Berserker
I'm
now.
responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
I didn't look at Berserker. It seemed like it had a trade-off though, like take more damage, deal more damage type.
I was looking for just more strength. That's what I got.
What is it?
Alright. I've done all the vestiges that I have so far.
Take care.
That was just like 20 minutes. I had to get this dude his
There's
thing.
something I want to get my blood.
Hello there,
It's a symbol
Yakumo.
of
My
trust.
blood code, thank you.
Go on, take it.
That's his blood code. My goodness, Atlas. How do you use heavy armor, great for enduring close quarters combat.
Allow me to plus. I'm sure the missile. I hope your success.
You got Yakumos?
Okay, leave it to me.
Yeah, I just got Yukimutis.
Surprise. We go attack the
Shooter.
side. Go talk.
Davis, right? I got his map. I totally forgot.
We can head out whenever.
Dave.